The older I get, the more that I understand why Jesus would often isolate himself from people and go to like the mountain and pray. Don't get me wrong, community and fellowship is really, really, really important. But we also have to know when it's time to get alone and just be alone with God. Sometimes God calls us to just rest in his presence and to just be alone with him. When we get around so many people, there's a lot of voices, there's a lot of noise, and we're not able to hear God the way that he is trying to speak to us. Jesus would often retreat to go be alone and just go and pray to God. And I feel him, because sometimes this world gets so loud, so noisy. It just gets very overwhelming. And sometimes I'm just like, okay, I just need to go talk to God. Like, I just don't need nobody around me. I just need me and God time, because I feel myself when I get like so overwhelmed and I'm just like overstimulated by everything around me, I start to react in the flesh. I start to reach that point where I'm like socially drained. Sometimes you just need to take some space, get away from everybody, and just be with God. God is more than enough. I don't know how many times I've just felt so overwhelmed by everything around me, everybody. There's just too many voices, too much noise, too many distractions. And I just like need to get in God's presence. There's literally nothing better than just being alone with God. I just want to stay there forever. Like, I just want to stay in the secret place with God forever, all day, every day. Obviously, we can't do that. We have like families and relationships and work and all types of stuff we have to like attain to. But don't neglect getting in the presence of God. Don't neglect having your alone time, your solitude, your one-on-one. Some of us are just always busy. We either work a lot, we have family, we have kids. We just have so much that we're doing. We're like literally on go 24/7 that we just fail to get that time with God in. I don't care what your excuse is. Oh, I got kids. They don't let me get alone time. I work full time. I don't want to hear it. God will meet you where you are. When you get in that shower and you got 15 minutes to spare, pray. When you are on your way, drop your kids off at work or pick them up at work, Tito. When you're on your way to drop your kids off at school or pick them up, pray. Make time. There's no excuses. See if your mom can watch the kids. See if your friend can hold it down. See if your loved one can give you a mental reset, because God is literally going to reset you. God is literally like our charger, okay? And your battery is getting low and you're on E, God will literally fill you up. And after I leave my secret place, I feel like I can literally do anything. I feel like I can run for president. I feel like I can like run the world, you know? Like, I feel so on fire once I leave my alone time with God. I feel charged up. I feel ready to go. I feel ready to go out and make disciples, ready to pour into people. That is why it's so necessary, because we cannot do this world on our own. We cannot fight the battles that we face every day when we are not plugging into the source, which is God. God is our source. He is our main outlet that we need to be continuously plugged into. I hope this helps someone, because this was a whole wake-up call that I needed, because I really felt the Lord like pressing in my spirit, like, you need to rest. You need to rest. We get so caught up in the things of this world, the things that we're doing and the goals that we have and the things we're chasing, that we fail to just listen to his voice. Sometimes he calls you to just rest, and it's okay. 14 verse 23 says, after he had dismissed the crowds, he went up to the mountain by himself to pray. When evening came, he was there alone. So Jesus often would retreat and have his alone time and get in God's presence. Normally it was after he did lots of like spiritual work. Pray that this helps you, and I pray that this is conviction for whoever needs to hear it, and I love you.